Merhaba arkadaşlar. İkinci bölümle sizlerleyiz. İlk bölümün aksiliklerine rağmen ikinci bölümü oynuyoruz. Bu da 2 saat sürerse isyan edeceğim. Ya oyunun içinde zaten modum değişiyor. Yani kötü olacağım diyorum, bir iyi olacağım diyorum, bir şey olacağım diyorum. Sonra vazgeçiyorum. Ya ben diyorum iyi adam olayım diyorum, iyi oynayayım diyorum. Sonra kötü olmaya karar veriyorum falan. Saçma saçma hamleler veriyor. Daha Batman'iz biz ya. Bunu unutmamamız gerekiyor. Yani Batman gibi hareket etmemiz gerekiyor. Tamam mı? Oyun hikaye Batman. Tamam mı kanka? Batman olacaksın. Batman gibi düşüneceksin ama
A
o kadar
madman
param
from
yok.
Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it.
Kadından yana olmak istemedim ama istemeden galiba
you and
kadından
I
yana
will be
olduk.
working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Ha evet, ilk bölümde böyle göt olmuştum, hatırladım.
First thing you
Burada
need to
kadını mı
know,
dövüyoruz, ne yapıyoruz?
I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you.
Ya nasıl
The
öğrendi
man
bu kadın ya?
inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule. But I haven't shown the height
Gordon
of
abi eski
diplomacy
toprak, bırakamayız
myself.
adamı.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public
Aslında
persona
dinlemiyordum ya.
could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I understand. You think I work for you.
You're not working for me. We're working together. After all, we both want the same thing. Am I right?
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Vay be. Çok yönde saldırılar oldu. Vereceğimiz kararlar oyunu etkileyecek ha. Ejder saldırmış bile. Bakalım burada nasıl yapacağız, nasıl karar vereceğiz. Çok kötü ölmüş ya.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Oh, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want
Beyin
to.
olabilir. İri olan falan.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Ya yukarıdan saldırmak. At. Basamadım. Demek ki Batman de öyle. Çok
It's
kısım.
okay. Get out of here.
Shift'e bastım, Q'ya bastım ya. Shift E yapacaktım. Shift tuşuna çok aşina değilim galiba.
Hey, you
Ben
about
bu oyunda
done?
bile batırıyorum ya.
Yeah, just about.
All right.
Polis atmak nedir ya? Beyin mi? Beyin olsun. Beyin bence.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
İri yer. Onunu avradın ulan. Buradan hissettim sertliği.
A man cannot win a war alone. You
Biraz-
fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Yerleri de ateş etmiyor ha.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
Meksika güreşçilerine benziyor Beyin.
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And then
Sus be.
you will pay for that.
Galiba yanlış tercih yaptık. Biraz sıkılıyoruz galiba.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Au. Gururlu da. Aa. Kanka gitmesek mi? Da ölmesek mi? Kolunu alıp kırarım senin ha.
I will give you a piece for that
Yok ben ölemem.
if you take it.
Kamyonu çekiyor ya. Aa,
This pain you're feeling
Elektrik yanlış bir tercih miydi? İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Öldük herhalde. Gözün etkisi gidiyor. Benim bildiğim beyne böyle hortum falan var. Oradan direkt güç alıyor. Bitti. Oyun bu kadardı.
You all right, boss? Did you get him? There is nothing to fear, my friend.
Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
Adamı da harcadılar değil mi? Bak abi, koruyamadık. Ya yerin Valor'ı ya. Gordon abi.
Batman, what's wrong?
Jim, help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Ben kadına güvenmedim. Belki yanlış seçiyor diyeceksiniz ama abi Gordon eski adam. Beraber çalıştık, yıllarımızı verdik, emek var. O yüzden Gordon abi. Yeni oluşumlar her zaman kıllandırır beni.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Christ. Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen?
Evet.
With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching CCTV feeds.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
What for?
Beating that Riddler goon half to death. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed.
Kimliğimi biliyor, kimliğimi.
It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about.
İlişki değişti, nasıl oldu? İyi mi oldu aramız yani?
I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something. But I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Vay be.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake.
Yo aslında
I
elimden
hope you
geleni
know
yapmadım.
that.
Bilerek öldürdüm.
I
O
know
anki
you
ruh
called
halim bunu
Gordon because
gerektiriyordu.
you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Vay be, revirlik bir olduk ha. Bakalım daha başımıza neler gelecek. İkinci bölüm başlıyor. Daha yeni yani. Pack. Açıklaması ne acaba? Şu arabayı bir kullandırmadınız bana var ya, yazıklar olsun.
Bruce!
Arabadan da maşallah hızlı iniyor.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine.
İyi tabii, yük altında
You were
kaldı.
nearly killed tonight.
Evet.
Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Alfred bile alışmış yani.
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Ben de eski kulak kesiklerden. Ya oğlum, adamın ahı gitmiş falan kalmış be.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
Doğru söylüyor.
I understand. A man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying.
Bane gerçekten
I've never
korkutucu bir.
seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about
Kız
one
ne
thing.
yapıyorsun orada?
Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Ne yapıyorsun orada?
Thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some
Buz diyor.
completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen
Herifin
solid.
adı gelmedi aklıma
Some
ama
of their
hangi
limbs
karakter olduğunu biliyorum
shattered
sanki.
as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Neydi? Iceman değil ya. Neydi oğlum o? Unuttum.
Gotham brokerage.
Blizzard mıydı?
10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded.
Harley Quinn.
Mostly by gunshot, though some
Doktor
victims
Harley Quinn'di. Daha Harley Quinn olmadı.
That's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses
Düşmanları
say that
sanki
she
biraz zor
acted
yapmışlar gibi.
alone. All that carnage, all by herself.
Alfred'in gözler.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Yardıma ihtiyacımız var.
Of course I
Kıvırmayalım.
could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
Waller might have been right. Some problems might be better solved by Bruce Wayne. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then.
Anladığım kadarıyla şıklardan ilkini seçerseniz oyunun istediği gibi gidiyor sanırım. Yanlış anlamadıysam. Ama hep öyle sorularda şıkları aa derseniz olmuyor yani. Keyif vermez.
Couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Bakalım galiba buraları Bruce Wayne olarak oynayacağız. Şunlar çok tatlı değil mi böyle ya? Biraz dandik gibi ama.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh.
Haydi ne yapacağız?
I mean,
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense. Bruce,
Aa, buralar çevrilmemiş, yandım.
We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Ne oldu, mu altyazı paketim mi bitti ya?
These people need the expertise.
En önemli
I
yerlerden birini
learned
şu
in
anda
Arkham.
çok zorlanıyorum.
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler, and you were my best chance. I should have just
waited for me to get back to you, like I
Öyle
said
öyle.
I would.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kind of stalkery.
İyi, ne
But I
yapayım?
understand.
Kayıt.
All is forgiven.
Türkçe oyun İngilizce altyazıya döndü. Çok şey yapayım, çok zorlanıyorum şimdi. Çok sıkıntıdayım.
So,
Ne güzel Türkçe diyorduk ya.
know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are
Çok
refusing
zorlanıyorum.
to comment on the death of the
Hoş
mysterious
geldin.
criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're
it
a
was
rotting,
murdered, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at large.
That's who you are.
John, did you have
Çok
anything
sıkıntı
to do with the
çekiyorum ya.
Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce.
Abi
You really think
Ne
I'd be
oldu, ne yapacağız ya,
capable
ne
of
oldu?
cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do
Abi bütün
that?
şıkları A diyeceğim.
I don't know, John. The
Çünkü
way you were
İngilizcem
talking
kötü
about him at the
olmasından dolayı
funeral
ne
and
dediğini anlamıyorum.
laughing down. It makes me wonder.
Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see
çevirmemişler bu arada.
you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked.
Çeviren ekip videoma denk gelirse bakın
Look,
bak bu
before
kısımları
we get into
çevirmemişsiniz.
that, I need to come clean.
Abi
Riddler
gidiyordum
was
birden
more connected to my
internet
friends
paketim
than
bitmiş
I'd
gibi
let
altyazı
on the
gitti ya.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was
Ne
kind
dediğini
of
anlamıyorum şu
a
anda.
but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came
Çok
around.
yerli arama bozacağım gibi.
I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Bir şeye söz vereceğim ama neye söz vereceğim ki?
Pinky swear.
Parmak sözü.
Friends for life. And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Ne diyeyim lan, bilmiyorum ki.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you... Screw you! Nobody disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie!
Stay away from him.
Perfect.
What lovely violence.
What
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever
Ay,
happens,
ajan buradaymış.
keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Çeviren ekip inşallah bunun farkındadır. Buralar çevrilmemiş. Rastgele seçtim. İkinci bölümü salladınız mı oğlum? Buraya geleceğimi düşünmediniz mi acaba?
Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I
John bunu
could.
hatırlayacak da ne dediğimi bilmiyorum ki. Neyi hatırlayacak? Ekrana da
So
tükürdüm, Allah
mysterious.
kahretmesin.
You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce
Şu an
herself,
acı
but
çekiyorum.
if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Joker'in arabasına da binmedik demeyiz.
Almost got it. Damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one.
Aa, anlamış gibi
sec.
güldüm. Nasıl olur?
There we go.
Aha.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty
Yakalayayım mı lan?
brains.
Yakala anasını attım silahını.
That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn.
Harley
Isn't
Quinn.
she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Abi ben anlamıyor ben.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Well, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad, sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Well, when you have as much money as I do, you get bored. I'm just looking for a little excitement.
Excitement, huh? Mr. Silver
Ya
Spoon.
burayı niye çevirmezler abi ya? Ağlamak
Should have seen the way you
istiyorum.
took care of business with the guy in the bar,
Keşke
though, Harley.
çevirseniz ya.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Lan
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you.
Bye.
So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham.
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Aw, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce! I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Kaza geçirir miyiz acaba?
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushy ever.
Canım çekti be.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybag.
Doğru olanı yaptık.
You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
Acı çekiyorum.
Get it for me? I know you're on the level. Maybe I'll even bring you along on our next job. You'll get all the thrills you ever dreamed of.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And
Oğlum Joker'in manitası eğer içseydik var ya.
Şu
an içimizden geçerdi.
What's the matter?
Da benim manitanın uzattığı içeceğini sen nasıl içersin?
I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do what.
Şu an İngilizceye döndüğü için anlayamıyorum o yüzden diye gidiyoruz soruların cevaplarına.
Whatever I want. Will you jump when I say jump?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Neyse ya oralara geçtik ama Wayne Kulesi'nde de Türkçe yazmazsa sıkıntı yani. Buradan bir anahtar
Mr.
istiyorlar. Aha Türkçe.
Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Giriş yapmam gerekiyor. Neyse Türkçe oldu.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Ben de güzel cevap verdim. Çalışkan bir adam. Ama oradaki belki kaderi belirleyecek olayı.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Balyozu vurmuşsun lan adama.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually...
Ya ben...
This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute.
Psikopatlarla iş yaparsanız böyle oluyor
Keep it
arkadaşlar.
cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Ya karı kurcalama işte ya.
You could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Haydi. Bana gel ben cevap
Like I'm
veririm.
some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
Araya gir.
You're gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
I'm sorry, Harley. It won't happen again.
That's for damn sure.
There's no need for that. I already said it won't happen again.
Ali'cim kurcalama istersen.
We'll talk about this later, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees.
Hayır. Uzak dur,
Gotta show
uzak
me
dur.
What else you can do with those hands?
Şey seçenek
We
sun
could
bana.
carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Oyunda Joker daha böyle ezik hali daha baskın karakter yapmışlar. Bu karı bizi öldürür, ben size söyleyeyim.
Wait here. I'll be
Gene
right
iyi
back.
idare ettik
Forget it,
galiba.
Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
Başka...
Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
işler çok şeye saracak.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Hı.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? No, this changes everything.
Burada geldik, Batman olduğunu anlamayacaklar mı?
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Şu güzelim
Come
adamı
on.
kaybettik.
Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Bu bizi öldürür. Neden kurtulamıyorum değil mi?
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox? That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Oh, all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. All right, that's a start.
Oo, bütün her yeri gezeceğiz mi?
Getting there. One more partial print should do it.
Monitöre bakayım mı?
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Ya kardeşim, çekil ya kardeşim.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Tamamlandı.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Çok tehlikeli aslında böyle suçlularla şey yapmak ama bazen mecbur kalabiliyorsunuz.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Harley Quinn'den pek haz etmedik.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
İyi oldu, boş ver.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
Batman ve Joker.
What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce.
Donald,
You
kızım.
can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Lan manyak olma, ver işte.
Oh, well.
Tiffany!
Be kızım be.
Well, how about that?
Şey yap.
Looks like Brucey boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in.
She's a new hire at Wayne Enterprises, okay? A lab assistant. Trust me, she's not a threat.
That's a real shame, Brucey. You're gonna have to pay a fortune in workers' comp.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab!
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, Sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us because you got bored of being a billionaire.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Kapışalım mı Ali? Vur ağzımına.
Not at all. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet.
İyi idare ettim. Boş ver.
That don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Yani böyle hallettik ama. Alfred'im.
Bruce, are you all right?
Bence iyi idare ettik orada.
I'm fine, Alfred.
Ben abime inanıyorum.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany.
Ama Tiffany bize artık güveniyor. İlk bölümdeki hataları yapmıyoruz.
That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth.
Daha iyi Batman olduğumuzu
Maybe we
öğrensin.
should
Belki
just tell her.
söyleyeceğiz.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did. She shouldn't be left guessing.
Alfred, this is hard enough without a lecture.
Oh, I'm sorry if you feel this is a lecture. I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Aa, yanlış bir şey söyledim.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes.
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
Şirkete bak be. Benim burnum yarıldı, 2 gün sonra geldiler. Ey yavrum ey.
Dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to
Keşke moda demeseydik de yurt dışından ne kadar Almanya'dan kuzenler
so
desin.
fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce. I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane.
And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Aynen öyle. Aha, Gordon çağırıyor yağmurlu bir akşamda.
Well, be careful and good luck.
Bu işin sonu nereye gidecek? GCPD. Gece pidesi. Çok kötü bir benzetmeydi ama.
Those things will kill you. Consider quitting.
You sound like my daughter. Here.
Sigara sağlarlar halleder.
It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Ya bunu da al yani, bana bastırıyor.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
Mesela ben.
I guess you're right.
Oğlum bu kadın da metres gibi her yerden çıkıyor. Tövbe estağfurullah.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Jim, live to fight another day. But for now, listen to her.
Listening's the easy part. The hard part's tuning her out.
Mm-hmm.
What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it?
Ne oldu lan, kötü bir
If
şey mi
she's
dedim?
jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Abi ben Jimmy yanıma
You're
alayım
supposed
da.
to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
I do know. This city has made me who I am.
So I've heard. I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are?
Oh.
For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be smart.
Aa, kimdi lan var ya?
Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
Lan karın da...
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I
Adamım sana
actually
götüme
considered
kuyruk
asking you to
gibisin ya. Bir
infiltrate Riddler's
sakin
gang.
bırak beni ya.
Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can.
Ya bilemiyorum.
Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done.
Oyun bize bayağı böyle bir hani savunduğumuz şeylerde de...
That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Lan ben ne olduğumu unuttum ya. Bak böyle nasıl bir oyundur o?
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
İşte Bruce Wayne'ken çok tedirgin oluyorum ona. Ya verdiğim kararlar biraz riskli. Batman'den biraz zırh var, bir şey var ama Bruce Wayne'de hem yalan söylemen gerekiyor hem bir şeyler yapman gerekiyor. Zor oluyor.
All right. Here we go.
İnşallah beni çetelerine götürürler. Kasket de yakıştı.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy
Hoş
to
geldin
have
Farsi.
you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Freeze.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
Ben nasıl çözeceğim lan onu?
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Bir dakika, bu açık. Bu açık. Bu kapalı. Kaç lan bu? Lan boynumu tutuyor bu arada, değil mi?
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Vay.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Harley Quinn'le iş pişirirsem John beni ne yapar?
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable.
Teşekkür ederim.
I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
Yapıştır anasını satayım.
Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Hey, my mistake. I didn't know it would upset you.
Who says I'm upset? If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out.
Yalan söylerseniz oyunda ilerliyorsunuz bu arada.
Don't bring it up again.
Abi ofis terk et seçeneği nerede? Yalandan kurtuldum. İlk oyunda var hep doğru söyledik, hep doğru söyledik. Hep dibe vurduk. Burada bir iki yalan tamam.
Spirit of unity?
Var
Not
resmi
really what I'm
bak.
sensing from this group.
Arkadaşlar hakkınızı helal edin. Bir tane psikopat adamla konuşacağım. Bana müsaade. Çözüyordu zaten yani. Adamın önünden geçtik lan.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. I heard about your wife, and Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart.
You can't go on forever like this. A fugitive caring for a terminally ill loved one? It's just not feasible.
What the hell do you know about it?
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Ulan hemen
Any
ikna
tips
ettik
on
lan adamı.
handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Good luck mı? Dur bakayım.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Yani. Burada bir şeyler çıkmıyor. Burada bir şeyler çıkmıyor. Burada bir şeyler var mı? Onun odası. Şunun yanına gireyim mi? Aa.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you.
Allah kahretmesin, tekerlekli sandalye almış.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. You know, Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley
Evet.
wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Look, I had it handled, John. That was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Uh-huh. Sure. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too.
İyi hadi bakalım. John'dan aldık tavsiyeleri.
Watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Aa, burası çok iyiydi ya. Başka bir şey var mı? Aa, kıyamam ya.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and
Odada biraz araştırma yapalım.
experience all this.
Tabii varsa başka bir
I
kalacak
don't
bir yer.
see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman.
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Birayı aldık. Başka bir şey yok. Batman hayranlığı var şeyin. John'un. Hadi Joker demeyelim. Adamdan birayı aldık. Ama şeye vereceğiz birayı. Ama benim de biram geldi falan. Tamam. Teşekkür ederim. Ayo. Tam istediğim gibi ya koyu. Teşekkür ederim. Bye. Devam ediyoruz. Birayı aldı. Birayı aldı. Nereye soktu birayı? Şimdi bölüm 1-2 yıla biter. Bakmama izin veriyor mu acaba? Mal gibi girdik ama. Ben biraz da burada takılmak istiyorum aslında. Konuşmaktan ziyade.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense. Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Adam döveceğiz.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Dostum klavyemi indir.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Very good, Wayne. Very good.
Bane çok
Maybe
güçlü
you
abi.
do have what it takes to join our pact.
Merhametli olsak bizi kabul
The package
etmeyebilirler.
is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for, it's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He
Aldı
can be
bütün adamları
trusted.
bir de bundan korkuyor.
In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys, and... Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Oğlum ben bayağı suçlu oldum ha. Ben şey yaptım yani, alıştım suçlu olmaya. Batman'i falan da dövelim.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Hadi hazırlayalım bakalım ya.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Yani Waller'a da haber verdik, biliyor. Biz kötü oynayacağız abi. Biz Batman değil, tamam mı? Kafa karışıklığı yok. Hı?
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
Deli adam.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Tamam, dur. Hangi tuşla?
What was that? What the hell is going on?
Ya,
HQ,
çalışmıyor.
can you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Maske var.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp.
Atıyor muyum? Ne yapıyorum?
Secure the vehicle. Stay down.
Silahları yok abi, hiçbir şey yapamazlar. Karışmayacağım ya.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Bu adamlarla bir de Bruce Wayne olarak kapışamam ya.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No!
Don't.
Right, kiddo!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Hayda.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride!
Break out the artillery. artillery and disable their vehicles.
Hayda.
Damn it. We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
Lan hem öldürme hem ölme.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
Oh. Ne uğradığına.
What do you want with us?
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Ben beyne müdahale etmem abi. Bize müsaade.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Bence ben doğru olanı yaptım.
Okay, forget you. I'm out of here!
Ben doğru olanı yaptım valla. Kahve beni uyutmayacak. Valla bir filmde karar veriyor musun gibi yani gerçekten güzel. İngilizcesi olmayanlar için biraz sorun olabiliyor. Bazı bölümler güzel çevrilmemiş, o da biraz sıkıntı. Bayağı düşman içine sindik. Bane biraz asi olduğu için savaşırken onu durdurmak istemedim. Harley daha bir mantıklı geldi.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide. He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault he's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
Kim paketten biri mi çıkacak acaba? Bir hapis şeyi falan.
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside?
Bence kötülerden biri olabilir
Go
ya.
on. Open it.
Hı? Aç anasını satayım ya. Bence biri var ya. Silah değil de biri var gibi geliyor.
I thought he stank when he was alive.
Ne alaka?
You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
Hadi be. Oy oğlum. Seninle